What is going on, you beautiful people? Today we got some bangers stepping up to the plate as we are talking about the Opal melee weapons. There's only two of them at the moment, that of course being your tried and true combat knife and the one and only grand slam slugging back breaking baseball bat, my friends. Now look, last Opal video we did, we were talking about the Opal grind for the pistols. Those are a bit annoying. Now obviously for the melee weapons, we still have this same Opal challenge, which is just killing 30 special zombies, which is mainly going to focus on manglers. Abominations are elites, amalgams are also elites. So we're gonna be focusing on manglers. Yeah, manglers, mangling, got messed up. Because the thing about the melee weapons in this game is that this ain't classic zombies anymore, right? Our melee power doesn't get capped out at the Bowie knife or the Galvanuckles anymore, because we have quite the amount of stuff to upgrade the power of our melee weapon. Whether it is the baseball bat or the combat knife, we have a good toolkit to help them out. Now, in case you didn't know, the knife is just overall a stronger melee weapon. It does more damage at base, which is 225, while the baseball bat is at 125. But the baseball bat, you can swing it quicker. Now, obviously, most people by this point have at least gotten the Mystic Gold on their knife. However, the baseball bat being unlocked at level 52, I would assume some people have put that to the back burner. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm on 3rd prestige right now, and I totally used a permanent unlock on the baseball bat. Shout out to Babe Ruth. Now, what made the pistol grind for Opal a little bit annoying is just that a lot of the pistols sucked. They were bad. Outside of the GS45, you know, love me so much, dang it, Charlie's, bro. I had to shout them out. And all of them were pretty trash. Dracova's okay. Semi-automatic ones, don't even get me started. Luckily, we have things like Melee Macchiato, which is just going to triple your melee weapons damage whenever you get the perk, which is very, very good for early game. You don't have to really stress about pack-a-punching your weapon that early, even though melee weapons, they don't have any ammo, so you should pack-a-punch it early as you want, my friend. But just by getting Melee Macchiato and a tier 1 pack-a-punch, you can deal with the early manglers pretty easily. And then when things get a little bit more hectic, especially if you're trying to, do it all in one game, you're going to go to about 36 or so. That's where we're going to get a little bit more hectic, but luckily you can still get tier 3 pack-a-punch. You can get legendary rarity, add Melee Macchiato in, and your melee weapon is still going to be a very effective tool against the manglers, even in those higher rounds. Now, one thing I would like to mention is you really should put Ether Shroud as your field upgrade. Ether Shroud is very, very good, especially because some of the augments that are available for it really juice it up, which I do briefly just want to talk about. There's a minor augment called Extra Charge, which, believe it or not, increases the max charge of it by 1, so you can hold up to 2 Ether Shroud charges. Huge. But the main one that I like is called Void Sheath. Swap to your dedicated melee weapon as it's imbued with dark ether energy. Kills allow you to stay in Ether Shroud for longer. Bro, it's literally staring at you in the face, in the mirror, to use Ether Shroud. A major augment that promotes melee style of play? Yes, absolutely. Yes, I was using Ether Shroud on my baseball bat because when I got my combat knife, it was like the first gun I got gold. That was before I even unlocked it. Luckily, I learned about how goated Ether Shroud can be, so I was using it and I was getting my baseball bat done. Now, another augment that I do want to briefly mention is on Melee Macchiato, dude. There's a lot of good stuff here. I ain't gonna lie. Melee Macchiato has some pretty good augments. You have stick and move. Max pedal speed is increased after a successful melee attack. That's one that I really like to use. And then the major augment that I really thoroughly enjoy using on Melee Macchiato is Vampiric Extraction. This is basically lifesteal. Melee attacks heal a small amount of your health. I believe it's 30 HP every time you perform a melee attack and it connects with an enemy. This is going to be very good, especially as, you're going to get bigger hordes of zombies as you're playing the game. And as meleeing them individually, you're going to get swiped a lot. So having at least this to give you some health back every single time you go in there for a melee strike is going to be amazing. And also, since I'm putting on y'all some game, I do want to give y'all just a little bit of a shout out to that good old decoy, man. Throw that decoy, zombies won't even be attacking you. You can focus on the manglers while they're focusing on the decoy. I believe you unlock this at level 37. Very useful tool to just help make getting your mangler eliminations for that Opal camo a lot easier. And since there's only 2 melee weapons, the Opal grind for this set of weapons is very, very easy. A lot easier than the pistols. There's only 2 weapons, and they're very good just because there's so much support to make them do so much more damage and heal you. Augments on melee Macchiato go crazy. Augments on Aethos go crazy. The weapons in this game generally go crazy. Opal camo, go get it. Very easy and fun to do. Thank you for watching the video. You guys be safe. Adios.